Spinny size, though, right? $65 for a Super 7 figure. Outrageous. They're going to hit clearance. But spinny size, that is the trump card. Spinny weapons, the trump card. Does that automatically take it up into you just got to buy it just to support the spin? Maybe. Okay, so Super 7, they have their toy fair going on through the fuck-ass website of IGN, which is so goddamn annoying. They've revealed their next wave of TMNT 2003 Ultimates, the Biker Wave. Right. Thank you, Art. Yeah, so we get Raph, we get Hun, we get a bike, we get April, right? If you buy them all, you get this Super 7 head pack. April's winking suggestively, Hun, Raph, whatever. $65 per figure, $150 for the bike. Yeah, here's the thing with Super 7. As you've seen in my review for the previous wave with Shredder and whatnot, they're cool enough, right? But unpainted size and whatnot. So as we go, like, they're just skimping all the way through, right? And Super 7, they're gonna hit clearance, right? But we go back to Raph. Spinny. The spinny size maybe saved the whole thing. You got to get spinny size Raph. You got to support spin effects whenever they happen. This Raph actually looks cool, right? I dig the jacket. The helmets are fun. I'm sure his size are gonna have like fucking unpainted white plastic and be ugly as shit. But it's whatever. You get his little like gun thing, wrench. I don't know. Hun looks cool. Hun has foldy arms. We were doing a foldy arm trend, and then he has 3 extra hands. I guess one hand is just to hold his camera, and then two kind of grippy hands, and then 2 fists, whatever. Hun looks pretty cool. Their human figures don't hold up once you get out of prototype form whatsoever. The bike, $150 for the bike. Look, you get like the road effects, you get like the stand, you get 2 motory blast effects. Is $150 worth it for a bike? I don't know. Super 7 vehicles are usually pretty legit. I kind of don't care. It's like an outside thing with the figures or whatever. Blah blah blah. New tooling. Unless they really paint it super nice. If Joy Toy was making this bike, they would trick it out with all sorts of shit, and you'd get a really nice high quality bike. So $150, that's not going to be worth it. We get to April. Human Super 7 figures do not survive well at all. So enjoy the render looking as good as it's ever going to look. There's almost no shot this comes out quite as good. Sometimes they do okay, but goddamn, they're off as hell. So you have April, midriff, bunch of hands. You get like her necklace pendant thing. You get like a frame of her family. You get also a biker helmet. You get like the Triceraton gun. Pretty cool. The extra head pack. I don't. Who cares? I don't care. Because I'll order them from Super 7 and get everything because I'm a fucking idiot and I'll review them. And I'm a Super 7 affiliate, so at some point I could drop my Super 7 affiliate link for the commission and whatnot, but you shouldn't pre-order from Super 7 at this point. What you get isn't worth it. I'm sorry, they haven't justified it, and they've never broke the clearance cycle. So if you can just be patient, almost certainly they will hit clearance. It sucks to say that because you got to support what you love or whatever, but as a consumer in this day and age, they're not putting out $65 worth of product. Right? It is what it is. They did also drop the O-Ring Turtles. The O-Ring stuff, it's basically a G.I. Joe style figure. So if you look at my my Dracula here, which was fun, the O-Ring is just that like rubber ring that connects the torso to the hips, like G.I. Joe's used to do it. Not bad, but like at least Dracula here, even though they has ugly joints, it's like all one color. These look kind of ass. Like the silver shoulders, Like, the elbows are unsightly. I like Super 7 reaction figures. You can do some fun stuff sometimes when you go wild and do some fun stuff with them. I love the artwork. The artwork alone, like a cool little display piece, but the figures just look like shit. When they get into, like, the variants, the cool designs, like Samurai Raph, freaking that kind of shit. Not Samurai Raph, Samurai Leo, Surfer Mikey, Rockin' Raph. Those kind of things are super fun. But these look just like straight ass. And for $25, no. No. I dig the artwork though. The Shredder, Foot Soldier, Donnie. They're just too goddamn plain Jane. But you know, a fun little display for the art. I get it. But this Biker Raph is just. I mean, this wave doesn't look bad, but they're renders, and Super 7 has been skimping on paint. I don't know. Super 7, now that like the whole Playmates getting out of the license, I don't know if they'll be out completely. Does that open up Super 7 to be able to do retro Playmates designs? I don't know. Can Super 7 even do those Playmates designs anymore and do them justice and paint them fully? Do cool accessories? I don't see it. I don't see it happening. Their 2003 waves did not inspire any confidence for me. But, you know, if you're into this kind of thing, that's kind of exciting, right? I don't know. Super 7. Super 7. I'm a hater. No, it's fine. They're just if these were $35, and I understand the market conditions, everything going up to it, they probably can't hit that price. I don't know what their costs are, but as a consumer, these aren't $65 figures. If they were like $35, like Nacelle era, like Realm figures, it'd be like, oh, fucking cool, that's badass. You nailed it. No. Anyways, let me know what you think. I mean, I know at this point, like, Super 7 they've so firmly enmeshed themselves. To break out of that cycle, they got to do something, like, truly fucking stellar. And I just don't see any indication here. But, happy to be proven wrong. So, we'll pick them up, we'll review them, and we'll see what happens. But, yeah. Anyways, let me know in the comments. I enjoy going back and forth with everybody. It's always a fun time, especially with Super 7. Bye!